Hey guys, 4A Games here, and I know you guys have been waiting so long for Metro Exodus, and we're happy to say that that release date of February 22nd, we've moved it back a week because we know you guys want it that much. And if we can give you an extra week of time to play, then we're gonna do that.
Sure, Ubisoft, we're gonna release a game every year. Farcry, we use the same map and then just make a mouse on it.
Okay, guys, here at Microsoft, we think we need a new exclusive.
What if we rehash something we've already used before? Well, we haven't had a Crackdown in a long time.
It's me!
One might say February 15th was a day of madness. I say it was a stroke of genius for people exactly like me. But, I might be a little bit alone on that. Point is, on the 15th of February, 3 major titles released, and one of them is technically an indie title. So, where does that leave us? That leaves us with... Do you hear that? What's that sound? That sounds like... Metro Exodus is actually the only game of the 3 that I actually bought a physical copy of because I am a huge fan of Metro, but I didn't waste as much money as possible because I couldn't find a way to get the edition that I wanted, which was the one that came in a giant barrel of, oh, I don't know, radioactive waste.
That does not sound cool to you. I'm sorry, who are you and why are you so not cool?
I got the Aurora Limited Edition. I'm sure I will make a note in the editing process saying how reflective it is and that you can't see a single thing because of this plastic cover. So, as a result of that, let's take that off because we don't need that right now. We have this amazing metal cover. And there's your backside for you, the front of the Aurora. Actual game piece. This is the case for the game. That is just a holder for everything. There's the backside for you. Okay, so let me open this. There's your typical game guide, right? Expansion pass, which came with it. Here's what I'm gonna do. Anybody who's watching this video, if you have not played Metro 2033 Redux, I have a code right here for you. Please put your name down in the comments. I will pick somebody and give it to them. Then we've got this amazing poster that came with anybody who bought a physical copy. That is a poster. I personally believe you should play 2033 and Last Light first, but I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I think everyone should play Metro, and if they're gonna play anything, they should play Exodus. Exodus gives you a nice rundown cutscene at the start that kind of covers the content of the first 2, but not everything. Just the stuff that is important for the current game, which I know is not a lot, but that's because this game changes everything about Metro. The first 2 games you spent in the entirety of the Metro Underground of Russia. This game, you don't even you're in it for the beginning, and then you gotta go explore, my boy. Yeah. Far Cry New Dawn takes Far Cry 5 to a whole new level. So instead of just it being the same thing as Far Cry 5, where you can just earn money by opening some safes and knocking some people off the map, you also have to remember that now that the nuclear apocalypse has happened, money gone. There's no money in the game. However, there's trading. So when you go hunting for deer skins and stuff, you can get crafting materials, which you can make grenades, health packs, all kinds of bullets that you need. All the weapons, they are practically the same, but have been revamped with a nice apocalyptic feel by having some, rubber bands, pieces of wood, stuff like that, makeshift stuff. I think that if I had to choose between New Dawn and 5, I would say New Dawn's a better game. If you haven't played 5, I really recommend it. It's a very good game. but New Dawn just takes 5 and improves some really nice features about gameplay that I felt were needed. Plus the whole super bloom thing, flowers everywhere. If you don't know anything about that whole, I don't know if it's a theory, if it's real. There's really not a lot of bombs that have gone off of that type, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to put it in the video, but there's this nice string of tweets from both Ubisoft and the developers of Rage 2 that were going at each other about having a similar art style, because they're both very colorful games and very Far Cry-esque. But Rage 2 isn't out yet, so I guess it kind of loses that battle. Sorry.
Somebody give me my jam! It's all about getting the jump on the enemy. No building is too high. 60 stories up, incoming! You gotta build up that raw power.
Last but not least, Crackdown 3. If you haven't played Crackdown 3, it's available with the Xbox Game Pass, so if you have that, you should give it a download and a try. You can play it on PC though, it is Xbox Play Anywhere, and I gotta say, gameplay is impeccable. You know, I know about the whole thing about the first 2 games, the agency is technically the bad guy, but in this game, it seems like they're trying to go away from that. I'm not sure, I haven't finished it, but it's just a theory in my head, so don't take my word on that. I'm sure you can go look at some other spoiler video about that. With Crackdown 3, I definitely think that the gameplay is on point. Explosions on point. Everything you do in that game is very precise in its making. I definitely think that the developers spent a lot of good time and money working on it. I really enjoy being able to play as Terry Crews. If you play that game and you don't play as Terry Crews, I don't know what kind of human being you are. Probably the same kind of person who doesn't want to play Metro Exodus. Sorry, I'm just really obsessed with Metro, okay? Any of these games, they all released on the 15th of February, and they're all superb. I haven't had a problem with any of them yet, and if I had to pick a favorite, it'd be Metro Exodus. Crackdown 3, Patrick and I have been playing a ton of it. Mostly between the two of us, I think our favorite part of gameplay is every time you defeat a boss, you get their weapon. And trying out new weapons in that game is like having your own little mini birthday. Like, imagine Grunt Birthday, but just with every gun. And I'm not saying that, oh, confetti flies everywhere, but just like that feeling of Grunt Birthday from Halo. Every time you pick up a new gun. It's just that giddy smile that just goes across your face when you pick up that new weapon and it just blows something up for the first time. It's incredible. Not to mention, yes, we found a few glitches, but I'm not sure they're meant to be glitches because I think that when you play co-op, you're supposed to be able to goof off with your friends the way that we have.
And the most powerful weapon of all, me.